and all that.
Yo, listen. Listen, when you listen to East Coast podcasters, listen to me, Joe Budden. Listen to anybody from the East Coast. We're not setting up and talking about fades and let's get down all day. I hear that all day on the West Coast, and I've never seen a fade getting caught.
The East Coast ain't got no love for Snoop Dogg. The East Coast ain't got no love for Death Row. Akademiks called into the No Jumper show, popping a great one. Leave it to him. Everything in law scandal is a joke when it come to gang banging. It's all kikis and ha-has. He think he at the Laugh Factory or something. He touched down in LA and don't take it serious. Now I can admit, it done been watered down these past couple years for sure. It's still pressure being applied. It's a few of them out here cripping and whooping right. But he talking about the handful of podcasters. Yeah, them bozos that's not representing their community right. And it's looking bad on the West. But it's busters and it's G's everywhere. Akademiks was trying to make his point that the West Coast are the only ones that run plays. We know that's Wack's specialty. He feel like Bill Belichick, Phil Jackson or somebody, triangle offense. When he got too many plays, he just start passing them down the line. That's when you see 600 pop out with something. I'm surprised Ak didn't put no money on it. He was really convinced that Troy Ave thing was real. And I say that because Akademiks is a gambling man. And when you a gambling man, once you win some big money, you feel so confident in what you're saying. And that was one of these moments.
Edge and all that.
Yo, listen, when you listen to East Coast podcasters, listen to me, Joe Budden. Listen to anybody from the East Coast. We're not setting up and talking about fades and let's get down all day. I hear that all day on the West Coast, and I've never seen a fade getting caught.
There's fades going down.
That got caught. Somebody tell me.
Me versus somebody.
Barry Gordy and Tom.
Yeah.
Yo, put it like this, right? Me and Ruri and Millie Moore, right? Y'all not seen, if y'all see me, Ruri and Millie Moore, and it is in my section taking a shot, it's bad vibes. Y'all could say whatever. Them niggas show up to my crib. I'm not on that. I'm not playing no type of games. I'm not trying to do no funny shit. But what I'm saying is that when I was watching a lot of the LA podcasting, thinking it was real that just had a mic in front of them. Now I'm realizing everybody is Booker T. We're all just doing the same. Y'all just talking gang language.
Yo, because of Kendrick, Ak wants smoke with the whole West Coast, and he's going to denigrate our gang culture and label us soft.
He's talking about T-Rail,
look, yeah, that's
what he's talking about.
T-Rail.
That's
Kendrick. Yo,
that's the only person.
I don't like it. When I watch LA podcast shit, I'm hearing about too many fades and none caught.
But this what you don't understand, right? So you a lot of these dudes are not even podcasters. A lot of these dudes do a lot of other shit and just wind up on podcast shows and then start trying to run with shit, and y'all starting to call these dudes podcasters. Like in real life, you got to understand like how many is meeting up with they ops and catching the fade, bro.
Yo, by the way, great point. But and by the way, again, No Jumper, the biggest on the West Coast. I'm a fan. I don't watch too many platforms. Adam's my man's. He's a peer of mine. I watch his platform. I watch this thinking that this is real. I'm like, oh, okay, niggas is gonna meet up for some fades. The fades gonna get caught. I'm realizing everybody's just doing WWE.
Like Ak said, he tapped in and he'd be watching the West Coast podcasters. I'm not sure if he didn't want to name a few people or he wasn't tapped in like he say he is. But man, he couldn't name nobody when he was trying to make his point. It could have been by design, but who knows? But anyway, he was just blabbering as he was thinking. And for those that seen the Troy Ave video, it looked kinda off. It was a good plan in my opinion. Troy Ave been in 2 shootouts on record, so it's not that hard to believe. Even though it's 1,000 ways to die, something just looked a little off about that. And if you've been in real life scenarios, you would know that. But Ak ain't been there, so he just speaking with no experience.
I think I'm Vince McMahon, and I think I think my nigga Adam is Paul Heyman and everybody else is in the circus. It's true. Nobody's doing nothing. We're just chilling. And by the way, I got no problem with nobody doing that. But I gotta let the audience know, because the audience be thinking niggas is standing on business and niggas is squabbling. That's not true.
Hey, do you notice the Gangbanger podcast that's not podcasters is not throwing shots at people, like threatening people?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying for sure.
Like you know, some ain't trying to act tough, right?
No, of course. And those are, hold on. That's why those are the people I like. And even when y'all mention Wack, I've never heard Wack said, yo, if you come here, well, y'all can tell if I'm wrong. Yo, if I come here, I'm going to do this to him. And then came there and Wack was like, yo, I'm not going, nah, I'm just chill today. Yo, just tell me.
I ain't about to turn this into no bashing thing. I ain't about to do that.
Like this. I heard people make, yo, this nigga can't come here, this nigga can't come there. Wack ain't never said nigga. I heard Wack specifically say, I'm not gonna say can't come to the West Coast because I do not control the whole West Coast. That's smart. That's somebody who's thinking logically. You can't control the whole coast. So now I'm saying, hey, Wack is, I think he's transitioned. He's a street, but he has a business sense. I'll be listening to like a lot of who's like, yo, I'm waiting for the fades. I haven't seen a fade. That's why I'm losing faith.
No, because
Top 5 just said so and so can't come to Canada, and they had a successful show.
He said he was going to Swiss cheese the whip.
Right. So what happened there? Because you giving everybody their credentials, but the West Coast, but Top 5 this shotter said TDE can't come, and they came and they had a big show out, had people chatting out like us. Well, what about that?
But Ak is talking about Fig Community. Yeah, he's saying that they don't.
No,
they
he
don't
said the
fight.
West, bro.
They don't. They see people they don't get along with.
No. He needs to say Fig Community then.
Anybody who is podcasting and talking about, because I listen, yo, let me tell you this. When I listen to y'all, like respectfully, and trust me, it's with all due respect. I'm not trying to disrespect y'all. I don't even know. Like, I learned about y'all gang politics from y'all. I'm like, oh, his gang doesn't get along with his gang. Because y'all are talking about this on podcasts, I've always thought about gangs as this some serious shit. These days I be looking at this like, no, this is all a bunch of jokes. Like, wait, so none of these is ever meeting up?
It always be the weakest ones with the strongest opinions. Act you not finna meet up with nobody and do nothing. So how you expecting somebody else to crash out because you want to see it for your entertainment? But yeah, man, I ain't mad at him for believing the video is real. Just don't say LA be on some soft shit. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's political street views, no fake news.